Down, comes up. Up here, I feed him this. I put this leg up, naturally what does he do? He grabs the leg. Arm lock right there. Here, and goes inside and split. Very good. Hello, my name is Nick Starks, and I want to welcome you today to our 4th volume on Russian Sambo wrestling. In this video, we're going to cover various different legal and illegal submissions from the Sambo style. I want to real quick introduce my partner for this video, Todd. He's been in several other videos. He's one of my top students. So he's going to help us out and feel a little pain today for you guys so you can learn some great techniques. Let's go ahead and start off with technique number 1. This is a very unique technique that was born on the mats in Russia. So let's take a look at it. Todd's going to be in the quarter position here, facing the camera. Now, from here he's going to be down on all fours, just like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to feed my rear leg inside of his arm here, just like so. So it comes in just like this. Okay, let's zoom in on that. Very good. Now, at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab his arm just like this, use my foot to push off, and roll back. Now I'm right in here. I triangle this, and I apply submission right there. It is very painful on the forearm and the bicep joint. Just like so. Again. So we're in this position here. We lace this through. Just like so. Okay, he doesn't know what's going on. Grab this, sit back, lock it in. Okay, let's take a look at this from a different angle. Like so. From this position, if I'm entering from Todd's left side, my rear leg or my right leg will lace through and catch his arm, just like so. Here, grab the arm, sit back, triangle here, and pull back just like this. Let's zoom in one more time. Let's take a look at this position. Here. Very, very painful on these joints. Again, let's take a look at it from the front angle. I think that's the best angle to see this from. Rear leg, inside, locks just like this. Here, then I post the left leg up and sit back, just like so. There, I can make this twice as painful by putting my foot on my heel and pushing my heel out. Very painful, or you can triangle it off, just like so. Okay, you can come across and work, grab the gi, get a nice choke there as well. Wrist lock. Okay, so there's a lot of great things you can do with that. Let's go practice it. Okay, now let's move on to technique number 2. This time we're going to do a reverse calf squeeze using the same concept that we did on the first technique, except we're going to work on the calf. Todd's going to be in a quarter position with a rear angle here. Now, what I'm going to do from here, okay, I'm entering from Todd's left side. My right knee comes inside, just like this. Okay, you see my right knee right in here. Okay, left steps over, just like this. I grab both of his legs and roll him back, just like so. You see where I'm here? I lock this. And there's a calf squeeze right there. Just like so. So we're inside of his hamstring and his calf. Again from that angle. Left knee inside. So we're covering here. We step over, grab this, grab here, and roll back. At this point, our shin is in between his calf and his hamstring. Over, release the left leg, pull in. Very painful. Let's zoom in on this foot position. See where his leg is here? Right here. Now all we do is pull in. Very good. Let's go back. Let's enter from, say, this position here. Left knee goes inside, right steps over, grab both legs, roll back, just like so. Okay, when we roll back, as you can see, tie straighten out your leg. This is where our leg is, okay? Right here. Then we reach up and we grab his foot. Triangle our own foot to protect it, then pull in. Very good. One more time. Let's try a different angle. From here. Excellent. Left knee inside, okay? You see, this is where my left knee is. It's not up, it's on the ground. Right leg is here, okay? He's defending. Grab both, like so, roll back. Triangle, pull in. Over, pull in. Very good. This is the heart of Sambo, leg submissions. Okay, now let's keep jamming. We're going to move on to technique number 3. I want to try to keep this fast paced. If you have any questions about the previous technique, please go back and rewind after you watch the whole tape completely and take a look at it again slow. Okay, I just want to keep it moving, give you a good amount of techniques and keep you going. There's no need to keep it redundant. Okay, so let's take a look at the technique number 3. This is a twisting ankle lock from inside of Todd's guard. It's pretty unique, so let's take a look at it. I'm inside of Todd's guard. Here, first thing I do is I sit up, hands inside, just like so. Work my way out. Okay, you notice I don't leave my arms up here when I try to scoot out. Why? Because, Todd, see what happens, okay? So we want to defend it. Keep elbows inside, grab onto his belt. If you're in a Sambo competition, jiu-jitsu, whatever, grab onto the belt. So we work our way out, and we post this leg up, and I trap this right here using my arm. You see how I trap this down? He doesn't know what's happening as of yet. At this point, what I do is I clear this leg out. My right leg goes over, just like so. Okay? See where he is? I twist the heel. Okay, my right foot is trapped in between his legs, which is where I want it to be, as you'll see for the next technique. Twist the heel. Okay, let's go back. Let's take a look at it from slightly angled position here. Okay? Inside of his guard, elbows in. You can drive the elbows into his thighs to force him to open up. Then work your way out. Post his leg up and trap the leg down. Okay? What you can do to make his leg roll if you want, just roll the knee, just like this. His joint only works a couple different ways. So if you take it, right leg steps over and in between his legs. So we roll it and bring this over, just like so. Okay, can you see it in between his legs? This totally exposes his heel for a twist. Okay, very painful, very dangerous. Let's go back. Switch angles, please. From this position, what do? Are we here? No. Why? We leave both arms here. He comes up and does a double arm lock on us. Right there. We don't want that. Okay? So we come in the belt, elbows inside, dig your elbows into the nerves on the inside of his thigh. Let's zoom in and take a look at these nerves here. Okay? What we want to do is get right about here. You dig that in there, it'll give you a very severe reaction. Okay? Right there. So we get here, elbows go in. Back out, come here. Clear this leg out. We can roll his leg with our hand, but our goal is to step over right in between here. Look at the position. Here. Right there. Okay? Now I'm going to show you a follow-up, a secondary technique for this in the next technique. We just twist the heel. Do this very slow. This particular submission is illegal in Sambo and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition and a lot of other competitions because it will tear the knee in half as well as the ankle. So it's not a good one. One more time. Inside, elbows in, dig, back out. Post this up. He doesn't know what's going on. Roll, right in here, just like so. Very good. Okay, great. Now let's move on to technique number 4. It's the next variation of the last technique that we did. Okay, so let's go back into the guard, and we're going to start off like we did with the previous technique. From here. Okay, let's assume we pass the guard, we open this up, okay? And we get to this position. We're here, okay? And we step over and we lock inside. Okay, now, this time what we're gonna do, our back leg is gonna kick out as we fall to the floor, okay? Now, our right shin is in between the crook of his knee. Remember the calf squeeze. And we come right in here and lock our feet together. We've got submission right there on the calf, and we've got the heel now. Double. Okay, so we've got the calf. I'm not going to touch the heel. Submission, heel. Very good. Let's take a look at it again from a different angle. So we pass the guard. Here, lock this in, roll, like so. Okay? See how I got his calf right here? Straighten that out, calf squeeze, heel. It's like so. Let's take a closer look at this position. Look at where my shin is in between. Here, it's putting a lot of pressure on his hip already. Here, trap it and lock. Then I apply the pressure on this one by straightening my legs out. This one by twisting the heel. Again, from same position. I think that's a good angle. So we pass. Post the leg up. Roll over. Right in here. Sit back. Lock. Straighten that out and catch the heel. Very painful. One more time. Out, post up, roll, just like so. You can grab this if you want, pull it right in, just like so. Right here is the heel. Very dangerous foot lock, and the calf. Very good. Okay, now for the next technique, we're going to take a look at a pass the guard into the knee bar technique. It's a really unique technique. I really like it a lot, and I use it a lot when I'm training. Okay, so let's take a look at this. I'm inside of Todd's guard. Let's face this way, Todd. The way I do this, I'm inside of his guard, elbows in. Okay, then I post this leg up. Right leg is posted up, keep this elbow inside. Okay, again, if I leave this here, I'm going to get arm locked. I come up under this leg like here and put it on my shoulder. Okay, not in my arm. His leg is stronger than my bicep, but with my shoulder, I can drive with my body. I come here and I grab his gi. I drive this back. I put my knee inside, and I move right into a knee bar. So let's assume I've broken his guard. Here, okay? Now the reason you don't want to keep this arm up in here is because he will move into a triangle choke. Okay? So you don't want that. Keep it down here. Okay? Lock his gi. Drive him back. See how his butt comes off the ground? And at this point, I take my right knee off the ground and put it right here as I roll into a knee bar. Just like so. Just move your leg back so you can see. Here. Very painful. We'll take a look at it from another angle so maybe you'll see it a little bit better. Let's do it from here. A rear view. Grab the belt, elbow inside. Post the leg up, here. Okay? This knee, my right knee wraps around this way. So it comes inside, just like this. It comes from here, inside, just like this. So I'm here, I've got the gi. The knee comes inside, right here. And I just fall back into the knee bar, like so. Okay? The knee is right here. Again, from a different angle. Here, post the leg up. Let's give you a good angle of how I come up under this leg. Here, put your arm on the ground, pop your shoulder through, grab his gi, stack him up. Right knee comes inside, just like so. We fall back and get the knee bar. Okay? Very good. Okay, great. Now the next technique, what we're going to do is our opponent's going to try to do an elevator on us. He's going to put one hook inside in between our legs and attempt to roll us over. I'll show you the elevator first, then I'll show you a counter for it right into a leg submission. So Todd is here. I'm inside of his guard. He puts one hook inside here, like so, and then he tries to elevator me over, just like so. Okay? Now take a look at this submission. So we're here, he puts the hook inside, like so. What I do right away, my right arm goes in between his legs, and I catch here, okay? My left knee goes inside, and I sit back, like so, bring this over, just like so, and I keep it tucked in his hip, and watch what I do. My hand just turns this way, just turning my bone, just like that. You want to keep this out of the reach, you know, because if he can sit up and catch there, he can get a submission, okay? So we keep it here. As soon as he even thinks about sitting up, boom. Grab right here. Now all I'm doing is I'm doing this motion, just like this. That's all I'm doing. Okay? So let's take a look at that again. So he's here, he puts the hook inside. Okay? Through here, and I lock it. Okay? So I can move. Here, I can even sit back right here. See how he's up like that now? Very painful. Okay, good. Okay? Good. Okay. Inside. I like this angle for this technique, so I'm going to stick with this one. The hook is inside. Right here. Lock this, okay? Bring your right knee inside in between his legs. Here. Okay? And sit back. I'm sitting on his foot. That raises him up. Twist. Or you can come inside here and twist. It's a calf squeeze. The pressure is right here. Let's zoom in. So arm goes in here. And when I turn like this, by keeping both sides of this locked together tight, that's where your pressure is, right there, okay? So I grab and I drive my elbow back towards me, push my fist into his calf muscle. Okay, very good. One more time. Here. Grab. Okay. Here. Here. And lock here, but I think right away, come here, put the knee inside. Sit back. Throw this over. See how my arm is just going around? Very good. Okay, great. Now the next technique, Todd is inside of my guard and he stands up. I'm going to show you how to move into a key lock on the foot from this position. Let's take a look. Todd's here. For the first time, we'll just start in my guard. He stands up. Right away, his right leg comes inside. Okay? From here, I scoop myself inside. See where this leg is? And I drive him back like so, so that I can expose this foot here. And then we key lock it right here. Just like so. Let's take a look again. Let's look at it from a rear angle. So Todd stands up in our guard. Here. Right leg comes in between. Just like so. You see where it goes? Then it hooks over at his knee joint, forcing his leg to turn. Like so. Okay? Like so. Here. And we twist the foot. Just like that, except we lock it in. Like so. Again. Once it gets to this point, we just lock it in, just like so. Let's zoom in and see how we do this. Here, here, and twist the foot. That breaks the ankle. Rotate the foot around this way. Again, from a different angle. From here, stand our guard. There's a lot of things we do. We can lift them and throw them. Take them right over. Mount. There's a lot of things we can do. Come comes back. Here, right leg or left, depends on the situation. Here, as you saw in my other videos, you can catch a heel, but this time what we want to do is we want to catch the foot, just like so. There. Here I can roll. Okay, so that's your counter. If you're in here, I'll turn this way slightly. If you're in here like this, and you're trying to get this foot, and he rolls to his stomach, here, and you just pull it out, and you get the knee bar, right here. Very good. Okay, great. The next technique is a rolling knee bar from the quarter position. Todd is going to be on all fours, facing the camera. Now, from the quarter position here, what we're going to do, our back leg, our right leg, we're going to insert that, sit up, Todd. All the way, move your arms. We're going to insert it inside and trap his foot. Okay, when I do this from different angles, you'll see what I'm talking about. Okay, now back down, Todd. At this point, his foot is locked by mine. Then all I do is I grab his belt and I do a front roll, just like so. And you see how his leg is locked right here? I pull it right out into a knee bar. Okay. Let's take a look at that from a different position so you can see the footwork a little bit better from the rear. This leg here, my right leg entering from Todd's left side. Comes inside and it traps his foot, like so, okay? Now, what I do, let's back up just a little bit, Todd. What I do, I can either grab his belt or just roll here. See how my foot locks his? And then pull it out into a knee bar. Okay? One more time from that angle. Inside, lock the foot. Roll. Pull the foot out, knee bar. One more time, a different angle. Here, this leg goes inside. See if you can see, okay? This is locked, just like this. One, grab the belt and roll. That'll pull him over with you. Or, if you got a good grip here, and you're a strong guy, you can just front roll like that, then the leg will come up with you into the knee bar. One more time, fast. So we're in a no rules environment here. We're fighting, we're striking, come inside, lock it, roll, catch the knee bar. Very good. I'm going to show you a rolling Achilles tendon hold from the quarter position or the all fours. Todd's going to be facing the camera for this one. The rear facing the camera. Okay. From this position, okay, what we're going to do, right here in the middle of his back is a point that if you drop your elbow, it's going to cause a lot of pressure and force him to collapse, just like so. Okay, now, what I'm going to do, from this position, I'm going to reach over and hook his leg and grab my gi, just like this. I'm going to put my knee inside and flatten him out. See where my knee is? And I come across here, like so. Can you see where I am? And then I roll. Todd, you okay? Yes. So again, here, drop the elbow on the spot, collapse him down. Catch right here. This leg comes over, and we roll. And we've got it right here. It's a very painful stretch. Let's take a look at it. It's right here. You can grab your gi. Again. It's very dangerous. I try to do it slow so that we can try to protect Todd from getting hurt. Right leg here. Okay, this causes a lot of pain in itself. Okay, here, use this, flatten him out. Come around. Right knee is inside, left one goes over, and I continue to roll. Now, what I can do and I don't know if you can see it from this angle here, I can put my right leg under his leg like this, and when I roll, bring him with me, just like so. Okay? Apply the Achilles there, but I like the other way because it puts a very unnatural stretch on the knee joint. Again. Turn with the rear facing the camera. Now, right knee on top of his Achilles tendon. Breakdown, forward. Circle, catch the leg. Left knee all the way over the top as I roll right here. And you can see the unnatural twist here, and I keep them there like so, okay? You just pull the Achilles, just like that. You got a great submission. Very good. Okay, now for this final technique, I decided not to use Todd. I decided to use this bum that was out there on the street drinking wine. And so let me go ahead and bring him in. Todd, go have a seat. Let me use this wino for the last technique. Okay, now this ugly guy here is known as the Predator, Mr. Don Fry. UFC 8 champion. He's going to be glad to contribute a little tapping out to this video. So let's take a look at this next technique. Mr. Don Fry, will you lay down? I'm going to come to the mounted position here. Now, if you've seen some other tapes, this is what you call the knee on the belly mount. This is a very great position if you're in a no-rules fight, something like that, because you come here, you got good balance, put weight on the guy, and you can strike very easily, and he can't reach you. Not even Don can. Okay? And what we're going to do, this is a very uncomfortable position, so a lot of times what your opponent will do is a couple of things. He'll try to push you away here. If he pushes your way, then you step across and get the arm locked. You know, if he pushes your knee back this way, you spin across and get the arm locked. Or sometimes he will try to push your leg down this way. Okay? If he does that, we're going to hook here, step around his body, and move right here into a knee bar. Just like so. Okay? Just like that. Again. Let's change the angle a little bit here. Okay. So we take, say we're in the cross position here. Okay? We post up, move to the knee on belly. He pushes, lace right here, pass his leg across his body. And we've got the knee bar. Bring this over for stability, or you can stretch him out, just like that. So we got the knee bar. One more time, that's a good angle for that. Here, he pushes it down. Loop, spin around. Right there, okay? Then pull it in. One more. Here, push it down, loop, spin across. Get the knee bar. Very good. Okay, I want to thank you for joining us on this tape, and I want to thank my friend Don Fry for coming in and joining us. Watch out for his exciting new video series with us. It's going to be chock full of a lot of great Ultimate Fighting Championship winning tactics. Thanks a lot. Enjoy. Okay, welcome to our 5th tape on Russian Sambo wrestling. This time we're going to cover various illegal and legal techniques of this Russian submission style. Let's go ahead and let's get right into the meat and potatoes of the tape. I hope you enjoy it. Let's take a look at the first technique. Todd is going to be in the quarter position. Okay, now, from this position, what I'm going to do, my rear leg, okay, right here, my right leg, I'm going to turn from Todd's left side. It's going to come and loop over and inside of his left arm. Okay, at this point, what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab his wrist like so, and I'm going to perform a front roll. I'm going to try to do this slow so you guys can catch it. I'm going to front roll, and I'm going to catch his belt here. Okay, then I will sit up, and I will apply a hammer lock right here. Okay, just using my hips, just like so. And also a wrist lock. Okay, let's take a look at that from a different angle with Todd's head facing this way. Okay, first thing, over and lock this arm in with your leg, okay? Hold on and grab his gi, but I prefer the wrist. Now what we're going to do is we're going to front roll over, and as we roll we're going to catch Todd's belt. Here, you see how I have his belt? His arm is in between here. Okay, let's turn this way. Okay. Slow this so you guys can see the submission. Then I'm right here. This leg goes back. Hold on to his side so he can't get up or front roll. Push the hips up. That forces his arm up towards the back of his neck. Again, let's take a look at it from the front. Here. Inside, just like so. Lock it. Here, sit down on it. Grab, front roll. As you roll, grab his belt. Here, sit up, and apply the submission. Right in here. Let's zoom in. By sitting up, we apply the submission. Stay where you are, Todd. It's just like taking his arm and driving it up his back, just like this. It's right in here. And just sit up. Technique number 2, the wrist lock. Okay? Both techniques off of one technique. Just like so. And also come inside, just like this, and apply more pressure. Lock this here so he can't move, or lock like so. Slide your hand up under, grab his gi, choke. There's a lot of great things you can do. Let's let Todd up from this one. This one's very painful. Okay, great. Now the second technique is a hammerlock guillotine choke. What we're going to do is when we're grappling with this guy, here I've got his wrist and I've got the back of his neck. As a Sambo player, we like to grab here, so when we throw and stuff like that, we can, get nice and deep there. Okay, so what I do from here is I bring his arm back and I lock it with this arm. Okay, then I use my shoulder to bring his head off, and I come over and let me pull my gi up here so you guys can see. I come over his neck and I grab his own arm and I choke. Just like that. Hope you guys can hear that little cracking sound of Todd's neck. Just like so. Okay? Again, let's look at it from the rear angle. Here. So we're grappling with the guy. Grab, lock, just like so. Use our shoulder to feed the head off. Lock his neck and grab his arm. Okay? So when I go over his head and I grab his arm just like this, and his head goes through, then we've got it. Just like so. Okay? Boom. One more time. This angle here. So we're playing. Here. Lock. Under the head. Locking his arm. Let's see. Now there you can see. Let's zoom in right up under here and see if we can see a little bit. See where Todd's face is. My hand comes across here and grabs his own arm. So both his arms are trapped so he can't defend. Because we know that if we shoot in or something and he catches me in a guillotine, we know to throw this over. Now you try to choke, Nothing. We come up under, lift, and take him down. Okay? So that's your guillotine. Okay, now for the next technique, what we're going to do is we're going to start with Todd on his knees facing the camera. This is a scissor choke. Now, what we're going to do, let me show you this right here. Okay? See how that's in there? I collapse both sides of his neck. My bicep covers this side, my forearm this side. I lock my hands here, and I drive his head down. So that drives the forearm right into his Adam's apple. Again. Here. Hand behind. Down. Okay? One more time. Let me show you from this angle here. Right here. how both sides of his neck are? Just like so. Okay? Then lock it in, choke, and you can also break the neck. Let's take a look one last time. Here, this is where you want to be. Okay? So this is good from the standing position, also from the quarter position on the ground. He's on all fours. You know, you can insert in here, just like so, and get the choke, like so. Okay, Todd? Very good. Okay, now for the next technique, we're going to move into the 69 position. I'm going to show you a choke from there. So Todd, lay down, please. For those that don't know, this is the 69 position. Okay? Just like this. What I'm going to do, from here, I'm going to lace. Okay? I'm going to come, this right hand is going to grab behind the neck, right back here, of Todd's gi with the thumb inside. Okay, so from the 69 position here, I come and I put the thumb inside of his gi. Okay? And from this position, I move to the cross, like so. At this point, I take my other thumb and put it inside of the gi here. Sit up, Todd. Like so. And then this is where our choke is, just like this. So let's turn this way so we see. This thumb is inside the gi here. Forearm is across the neck with the thumb inside. And that's our choke. So again, let's move this way some. Now turn. Okay, so from the 69 position we come and we grab his gi right here. See how the thumb's inside. Zoom in on that. Thumb is inside. Okay? Then what we can also do, grab with our other hand here, but I don't like to do that until we get to the cross because I don't like leaving our balance open like that. So we come and we move to the cross position here. Okay, at this point, slide the thumb inside, the forearm goes down on the throat, and we've got a choke. Driving the elbow down to the floor and pulling the other one up. Again, I like this angle, so we're going to stick with this one. Let's go ahead, let me break it down like this. You know it's from the 69. Thumb inside, just like this. Thumb inside. Down. Down. One more time. Thumb inside of the gi. Forearm will go in front of the throat. Thumb inside the gi on this side. Down. Very good. Next technique. Okay, now let's stay in the 69 position for this next technique. We're going to lay back and we're going to break the shoulder and the elbow joint. Todd's sitting right there. Okay. Now, in this position, left arm's going to go under, grab his belt. Right is going to come up under like this, and it's going to grab our own gi like this. Okay? So we're here. Okay, then what we do is we start moving to the side here. Okay? Then my left leg sits out, and as you can see, you see where his arm is? Submission right there. Okay? Get this leg inside. Okay? So, look at the angle of this. See how it twists the arm. Here, come up under, lock our gi, like so. Here, see how we got the gi locked? Works as an extra hand. Here, start coming to the side. Post the right leg up, sit the left leg out, come inside, just like so. Here. If you want to keep it locked in with the gi, you just grab and roll the elbow back. Let's zoom in on that. Grab the elbow, roll it back. Very good. Another angle. Here, place, get our gi. Okay? At this point, we're going to start moving to the cross, just like this. See how his arm is still locked? Post his leg up, sit out, and trap this right here. Let me show you where the arm is.
See the angle of it? So when we come and we pull it back, it's like taking his arm this way. Just like so. Very good. Let's move on to the next technique.
Okay, now the next technique, I'm going to be inside of Todd's guard. Occasionally when you're in the guard, a guy will try to lace your legs, almost grapevine your legs. This is a footlock you could do off of that. Okay, so Todd, your head is here. With my back against the video, I'm going to try to show you this. So a lot of times a guy will lace just like this when he's starting to pass his guard. So what we're going to do is we're going to push his leg down just like so, grab his foot here, and come right here. Pull this back. See, it's a very uncomfortable stretch. A lot of people say, well, hey, you know, can he take your back, this and that. Todd, try to take my back, please. Okay, because of the position that we're in, we've got his leg locked and his hips immobile. He cannot get around to my back, okay? Trust me, we've explored these possibilities many times, okay? Again. So we're here inside the guard. He tries to lace. What I do, I come, I push his leg down. As I open this up and I grab his leg, as I sit back, right here. There. Okay, the next technique, we're going to show you how to counter this. Then the following technique, we're going to show you how to counter the counter. Okay, so we're here. Again. Let's turn to this angle here. Okay, so he laces my leg here, trying to grapevine. So what I do, I like to post this up, push his leg down here, push his knee towards the floor, grab his foot, and roll back right here. Now I've got it. Very uncomfortable on the hip, then the knee joint. See that? There. One more time. Here. So we're in here. Post this leg up. Sit up. Push this down. Right there. Okay? If you really want to be mean, if you're wearing a gi, very bad. Like I said, you can use these gis as an extra set of hands. Now my hands, boom, if there's no rules, start dropping strikes. It's a good situation. Very good. Okay, now for the next technique, I'm going to show you how to counter this last technique. Then the following technique, we're going to show you how to counter that counter. So you're working counter for counter training. Okay, so let's go back into that same position. I'm going to show you the counter. It's very simple. Down. Here, so we're here. He laces. I post up, push the leg down, which exposes his foot here, and I roll back, just like this. He decides to counter by simply triangling his legs. Here. Okay, so now I can't get it. Here, I cannot get it. He drives away with his leg to keep me, his leg is stronger than my arms. Okay, so as I'm pulling, he's pushing with his leg. Okay, so that allows him to break the hold. Okay? The next we're going to show you the counter for the counter. But again, let's just take a look at that counter. Showing you guys my techniques and the counters for my techniques. So we're here. Push the knee down so that it exposes his foot. When it's up like this, when it's up like that, it's there. It's going to be tough to get. Push the knee down, see how it comes out? Again, let's zoom in on that. Put it up, Ty. When I push his knee down, forces it to come in there, then I just spin around, just like so. There. Again, like I said, here. I like this because if you get down in here, it's going to be tough for him to triangle that. Triangle top. Here. Now you see where we are? Now he can't do that. There are no rules of environment. You got to watch out because they'll be trying to kick you a knee and all that good stuff. But this is for sport competition. There. Okay? So again, one more time. I'll just show you that count. We lace here. Okay? Push his knee down. Roll. He decides to counter. Okay? Now, once he counters and breaks that hold, there, then he can start trying to work towards my back or coming over and trying to mount. Okay, so now I'm going to show you a counter for that counter. down here, like so. When he counters, watch what I do. Left arm goes down by his ankle. Right arm goes here, lock them together, pull them up. Now, I have to give credit to my Sambo instructor, Go Korchevichian. These are his techniques. It's just my way of showing you his techniques. These are not my techniques. Go Kor taught me these. Okay, so I want to share that with you guys. The greatest Sambo player that's ever lived in my eyes. Here, here, just like so. So that's your counter for the count. Very good. Okay, great. Now let's take a look at another technique. This technique is when he's mounted on us and we're going to counter him. Okay, so look at this technique. It's really great. Here, Todd is mounted on top of him. Okay, now, he's sitting up like this. When he sits up like this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to push him back at his belly. Here, okay? Not up here. Okay, this is how you get arm lock when you push away up here. You push away here, he can't arm lock you. I push back and I bring my legs over and I send him back. So my legs come up and over just like this. So I push him back, I bump, and I push him back just like this. Okay? Just like so. Now I'm going to let Todd put his feet up a little bit so when he goes back he doesn't put a lot of stress on his ankle, because in a real fight that will cause a lot of pain. So let's assume that Todd has already gone back. Go all the way back, Todd. Here. Okay? So we drive him back just like this. Now, because he's very open for footlock, a lot of times what your opponent will do is try to cross his feet like this, okay? Which brings us to this position. Now, when you have an opponent in this position and he crosses his feet, what you're going to do is you're going to sit up and you're going to come around and you're going to come up under. If one foot goes there, one foot goes here, lock your hands and twist. Just like so. That's very painful. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's start from this position here. His feet are crossed. Straighten your legs out, Tom, so I can see. His feet are crossed just like this, okay? We come up under. This arm comes up under here, like so, and we pull it in. It's very painful. Zoom in, please. His feet are crossed. Okay? In between and up under. Very painful. Okay? Our main focus is this foot lock. One more time. Feet across. Here. Very good. Next technique. Okay, now for the final technique on this tape, we're going to show you a neck crank and a pain compliance move in the same technique. So we're going to start from the cross position. Todd is down. Okay. We're here in the cross. Like so. Hand blocks the hip so it can't put us in the guard. This comes behind the neck, just like so. Then what we're going to do, there's a certain spot right here in between the pectoral muscles where when you drive this elbow in, it causes immense pain. Very bad. Right there. Okay, let's turn to the side and let's zoom in on this spot. The spot is right here, right in this area. Just like that. Very painful, right in there, okay? That's where we're going to put our elbow. We put our elbow right in there, just like so. We come up right behind the neck. You don't want to come so high to where he can slip his head out, okay? Just perfect. Then drive the elbow in and crank the neck down. So the neck is going here, and then you've got your body driving there. Okay, you can post this leg up for stability, just like so. Okay, so again, here. Lock your hand. Don't do this. This is a no-no. Thumb lock. Just like so. There. Leg up. Let's look at this from my head on view. We're here. Okay, like this. Okay, when you're in the cross, try not to ride too high where you'll get bumped over this way. Okay, and back, heart to heart. This is here. That's where your submission is, right there. One more time.
Good.
Okay, I want to thank you for joining us on this, our 5th tape in the Sambo series. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed